She broke his trust and expected an open door. Instead, she found a locked gate and zero sympathy. Her game is over. Let's begin.
Problem. Do you actually want a serious problem right now?
You're gonna pour that over me?
No one's trying to pour anything over you.
Okay, put that down then.
Are you gonna drive me home
No,
or
because you're
not?
disrespecting me, so you can get out of my car and...
You're so soaking wet and disgusting, like a fucking rat. That's what you deserve. Look at you, you're such a disgusting rat.
He set a boundary and she crossed it. You don't reward bad behavior with a free ride home. He's not a taxi service for disrespect. King move. After the divorce, the father goes to drop off the kids, only to find his ex waiting with her aggressive new lover, forcing him to record to protect his children and his pregnant partner.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm fine, dude.
That's who you have around the kids. What are you thinking?
I literally only brought him so you could
You're
meet
fucking
him.
crazy, dude. He just
else.
jumped on top of my pregnant girlfriend. What don't you realize about that? And he's still walking towards us.
No, I don't
He's
know.
still walking
I don't
towards
know.
us.
All I did was bring him.
He's running
that you
towards
could
us
meet
right
him.
now. I need you to get out. I need you to get out. We are going. I'm not going to stop because he just broke the fucking windshield and jumped on top of my pregnant girlfriend.
He's gonna speed off.
Yeah, absolutely. After this, you can get off of the. I'm not going to stop. He's running after the car. He just broke her windshield and jumped on. She's pregnant.
I don't know what to do.
Get off of the fucking car because I'm not dealing with this. Get off of the fucking car,
If I
Allie.
get out of this car, then I'm not gonna see my kids.
The camera doesn't lie, and protection is priority number one. Zero tolerance for toxic encounters. Move king. This girl thought she could walk back into his life whenever she wanted, but she never expected him to say no.
I wanted to come talk. What do you mean? What am I doing here? I think there's a lot that we can work on. I wanted to see if we could work on something.
What? No.
Can I come in?
No.
It's so cold.
No,
It's
no,
raining
no.
and it's cold.
No, because the kids are here and I don't want them seeing you. I don't
I'm
want
their
you
mom.
causing them
The
to
kids
see.
seeing me.
Okay, but we have an arrangement, so you're not going to be coming over here and making things more difficult than they need to be. Understood?
Okay, but they don't have to be difficult.
Why are you
I think
here?
we can work on things.
No.
You don't.
No.
We've spent 12 years of our lives together. I've known you since I was 14 years old.
Yeah,
You were 16.
that was a huge
You
fucking
really
mistake
just
to me,
want to
huh?
say, like, all those years we spent together, like, they're not worth mending and fixing?
No, you made that decision, actually. You made that
Because I made
decision
this
for us.
Yes, I ended a second ago. We've been together since I was 14 years old. We were literally children.
She's only back because she has nowhere left to go. Once a cheater, always a cheater. The locks were changed, and she belongs on the street where she started.
Freak person! Because I'm not on my medication and I'm freaking out! Do you get my problem yet?
Hey! All right, she assaulted me.
Can I get code 4, please?
Some of these don't have voicemails attached, so I didn't forward those to you, but there were more calls than what I sent you.
You have your calls and your voicemails together?
Yeah, these are just my calls.
Okay. Are these her?
Probably, yeah. Nobody else is calling me no call ID.
Okay. Did you talk to her on that one?
She had daughter getting ready for softball, which was a huge shit show yesterday. She showed up late to get daughter. So yes, at that point, that was my daughter calling from her phone.
How many voicemails did she leave you in between that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Oh, I'm sorry for Mama. Please for Mom.
That was 145. This is 146.
This ex-wife kept calling and harassing him incessantly, using terrifying tones. That's why the man's move was completely right.
Listen, like right now, whatever happens today is done. There's nothing we can do about it right now. I got you.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
trust you.
Listen, before. Okay. Anything on you? Hurt me, poke me, stick me, anything?
Sir.
Anything on you I should know about? Any weapons, knives, anything like that?
Sir. Thank you. For
Nothing in your bra,
like
right? No,
You can
nothing.
check it. Just so you know,
Okay, no, I'm not
if they
going
find
to.
anything at the jail, it's a felony, okay? I didn't do nothing wrong, sir.
I know, and I also know you're smart enough to understand that, like, at this point, like, you cannot do anything.
Why is she doing this?
She is not doing it personally.
But she knows I would never do something.
She just happens to be, you know what happened initially? She was helping somebody out by taking that call initially. And then she was stuck with it. It wasn't in her zone, it wasn't assigned to her. She helped somebody out and picked that call up. Okay, so it is not personal.
Please, sir, don't do this. I want to go, please.
Okay, your dad's talking to Jenna right now about, like, I don't know, about the kid situation right now.
My dad's old.
He's not that old.
Yes, he is. He's 70 years old. Something's going to happen to him. Please.
Nothing's going to happen to him.
Yes, it is. Please.
Like, what would happen to him?
He's going to have a fucking stroke. You guys are taking this little girl for no reason. Please don't do this.
Well, it's not, I don't know what happened yesterday, but
Nothing with me, sir,
I
please.
listened to the stuff that happened 2 weeks ago. And
She finally got arrested. Perhaps she's starting to feel every bit of that crushing loss as her family happiness slipped away. Something she failed to appreciate while she had it. After endless doubts, they finally confronted her and caught her red-handed in a devastating betrayal.
There she's right there.
Bro, are you gonna confront her?
No, bro, just pull off, bro. I'm gonna call her, bro.
You gotta call her, bro.
What if she doesn't even answer, bro? I can't even beat her, bro.
Hello?
Hey, babe. Where you at? I just got home.
Oh, hi. I'm going to meet with Sammy right now. She has a friend who does yoga, so we're going to go check that out.
All right.
How about you? What are you doing?
No, I just got to the crib. Have you eaten yet?
No, not yet. I'm probably going to eat after yoga, to be honest.
That's crazy because I literally just saw you
What?
eating food with some guy in the car. Do you want to explain?
Bro, what the?
Bro, stop recording. Turn that.
I mean, if he's going to be weird, then can he leave if he's going to cause a lot of drama?
I'm recording because I'm curious about this too.
Okay. So I just want to know what the law is as far as if we can't get along in the home. It's been recently discovered that we're heading towards divorce, and so yeah, I don't feel safe with him in the home.
Your mother's right there in Berryville. I pay all the bills. She doesn't work because she smokes all day. So she pays nothing for the house. I pay all the bills.
Not true.
You guys are legally married still, right?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Are you guys still legally married?
Yes.
You've been supportive and
Yeah, I pay all the bills. I have
been
to.
looking for a job. And I was let go from my job 3 weeks ago.
You're always let go because you won't take a job that has to test you.
That's untrue.
That's very true.
You know, I called the police
anyway,
because I'm scared because of your mental abuse, just like now.
My mental abuse.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe.
She got caught cheating. She no longer feels safe. Wow, she belongs to the street.
If you are sexually active and you know that you have an STD, then you need to inform people of that. Because when you don't, and you infect that person, you are changing their life forever, and they are making a decision that they do not know.
Hey, yo, what the f?
Like, this is going to change the rest of my life. And there's nothing I can do. And I'm embarrassed. And I'm humiliated, and I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for letting someone take advantage of me in a moment of weakness. But I did not consent to this. And I'm going to get justice for myself.
Remorse without integrity means nothing. You made your bed, now live with the absolute consequences of your disloyalty.
Hello?
Hey, where are you?
We are on our way down to Naples to go to my mom's for a while.
What are you talking about?
I'm leaving you, and I'm taking the kids, and we're staying down there for a few weeks.
No, you can't do this. I just got done making dinner for all of us.
Okay, well, you can have dinner by yourself, because I'm leaving because I'm tired of you cheating. I'm over it.
I'm not cheating on you anymore.
No, now you're just lying to me, because I'm not coming back. And I'm not putting those kids...
What am I supposed to do?
Go hang out with those two guys that you've been talking to that you so clearly have all these plans with. Now you have the house, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you.
No, please come home. You can't do this to me.
No.
This isn't fair.
I'm not putting the kids in that environment. That is absolutely ridiculous. You should have thought of this. I've given you 6 months. 6 months to get your together, and you still can't seem to do it. It's like a bad habit that you can't kick. Have fun, enjoy being with the dogs, and being by yourself.
Proving once again that giving a cheater a... Furious that she no longer holds any privileges, the ex-wife attempts to force her way inside, as she is barred from entering unless accompanied by law enforcement.
You're not coming in here without... You're not coming in without...
My house, buddy.
Yes, you're not coming in here without the police.
This is my house.
I don't care. You're not coming in here without the police. Bring them here with you.
Move.
I'm not moving. You keep hurting me. You're not coming in here without the police.
I live here.
Dude, I hurt you with the glass, dude. Look at this bleeding all over the place, dude. You're going to jail. I promise you, you're going to jail.
Going to jail for getting in my home.
Going to jail for hit. Look at this.
You're the one standing on top of the window being pushed through, so that's on you, bro.
I'm sorry to tell you, I'm gonna put you in jail. I promise you I am.
You do.
You should have waited on the police.
This is my house. They told me. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
It's fine.
That's what you're doing.
Oh, man.
I am.
Would the man be the only one who has to get a paternity test?
I've literally talked to 2 of the women on the phone, on your phone. So I'm level-headed right now. I'm not screaming at you. I'm not doing anything. I'm saying eventually you are going to have to be the one to explain to your kids. Oh, so now you're deflecting. You're deflecting and putting this back on me? Okay, Chaz, if you're so concerned about the kids being yours or not, why don't you go get a paternity test? Why don't you go get a DNA test to see if they're yours, and that'll settle it?
That's fine.
Okay,
but
then.
Why wouldn't you get a DNA test too?
For what?
To prove that they're yours.
What?
Like, why would the man be the only one who has to get a paternity test?
When she dodges a DNA test like her life depends on it, the writing is already on the wall. Trust is built on proof, not empty denials. Solid reality check.
There are things my girlfriend shouldn't know. First slide.
I don't know. I don't know.
That is the map Rust from MW2. Next slide.
Okay, why are we doing this? Okay.
Next slide. Moving on. Who's that?
I don't know. I feel like I should go.
That is Chris Pontius, the legend himself.
Okay. I truly am so sorry. I was drunk and it just...
Moving on. Next slide.
I don't know. I was drunk and it shouldn't have happened.
That is a photo from the military prison camp Abu Ghraib.
Okay. No, I was hammered. And
It's in Iraq. Next slide. What's next?
It's shoes. Is it shoes? Can you look at
Those are KD5 Hulks, actually, not just shoes.
Can you look at me, please?
I am looking at you. Next slide.
Okay.
Who's that?
That is me.
No, that's not. That's a liar and a cheater. That's who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I should.
Okay. Yeah, you should. Get the f out. You f my great-grandpa. Get the f out of my house. You could have killed him.
I had no idea.
The audacity to deny reality when the proof is right in front of her. Acting like a total stranger won't erase your betrayal. Out on the curb where you belong.
Hey y'all, so I decided to start this series about my husband's crazy ex-wife and all the crazy stuff she has put us through the past few years. Maybe I'm the reason she's crazy and just likes to try to make us miserable. Who knows? But with that being said, I'll start at the beginning and work my way through. So like I said, about 7.5 years ago, I kind of came into the picture. We started talking about, dating and whatnot. And his situation with his now ex, back then was they were separated. She was living in another state, 2 states away. She was not working. She was living with another man at the time. They had a joint bank account, so he was still paying for everything. She could go in, just kind of take what she needed as she needed it. She just left what he needed to pay his bills and whatnot. You know, he was living down here. She had a car. It was titled in both their names, but he was the one on the loan. He was the one making the payments for it, but it was her car. She was driving it. They do have a daughter together. He was getting their daughter every other weekend at the time. So he would drive 6.5 hours to 7 hours on Friday evening, go pick up his daughter, have all day Saturday to spend with her, and then go take her back on Sunday. I work so much. He's like, I'm just so afraid if I do anything, if I file for divorce, she's going to take my daughter and I'm not going to see her again. So that being said, I was like, well, if you want to date me, you want to be with me, you're going to have to file for divorce. Like, I'm not going to be with you if you're married to someone else. You know, I understand she's living with someone else and that might be okay with them. That's not okay with me. That's not how we're going to do things. So, you know, when you file for divorce, they go through custody and child support and all that. Like, you're not going to lose your daughter. But he was just so terrified of that happening because of his hectic work schedule.
He's a good father who is terrified of losing his kids, but look at this. His ex openly moves in with another man while living lavishly off the hard-earned sweat and tears of her ex-husband. And the shamelessness doesn't stop there. Let's keep going.
So obviously, we're not married now. He filed for divorce. After she got served her papers, she did two things pretty much back to back. First of all, remember, they had a joint bank account. He was the only one with a job, so she was able to just go in and take what she needed. He got paid every other Friday. So the Friday, after she gets her paperwork, he gets on in the morning, I think, to pay something, pay a bill, pays rent, something. I don't know exactly what it was. Looks at his bank account, and she emptied it. There was not a penny left. Apparently, at some point in the middle of the night, after his paycheck officially hit his bank account, she went in and transferred every cent out. And it was a joint account. It had both their names on it. So, nothing he could do about it. I ended up having to pull money out of my savings account to help him out for a little while.
The ex-wife drains every single penny of the hard-earned money her ex-husband worked for. It's not an exaggeration, but a hard-earned lesson on dealing with toxic exes. Gentlemen, protect your assets before filing for divorce.
Another thing that she did was she went to the court in the state that she was living in and filed for full custody of their daughter. So that was an issue. He filed for divorce down here in South Carolina where we live. There was already an open court case involving custody of their child. So that was the first issue with it. The second issue is technically she had not been living in that state long enough to be able to claim that state as their residency. So she couldn't file for custody in that state anyway, even if there wasn't already an open court case somewhere else. So he had to hire an attorney in her state, on top of the attorney he had down here, his divorce attorney, to go to court for him so that he didn't have to skip work since he was the only one getting paid.
His ex-wife knows damn well what she's doing, yet she constantly makes things difficult for him. This is a classic sign of a toxic stalker.
He was on the phone with his daughter one night shortly after because he called and talked to his daughter every single night. He made a point to do that. He was having a phone call and she made some snide remark of, how are you paying for all of this? And he mentioned, well, I had to take it out of my savings because he had to live his life. He had to pay his bills. And she laughed at him and was like, I bet you feel like such a man having to take from your girlfriend. And I just thought that was so incredibly rude and belittling, and like the audacity that she would say something like that to him when she was the one that took his money. When she was the one not working, she stole money from him. It's just he didn't have a legal leg to stand on to get it back.
How dare she mock him? She didn't lift a finger, drained her ex-husband's money, and then smirked, assuming the new wife helped fund it. Damn, she is utterly despicable.
She is taking him back to court, asking for more child support after he asked her to write a letter to the state because there was a mistake where they said that we shorted her $196 6 years ago. I found the copy of the check that was sent to her where it showed the check, the amount, like the exact check for it. So I have the amount, the date the check was sent, and the date she cashed it. So I have proof that she got her full payment, but they said in order to close it, they needed a letter from her stating that she got the full amount. Is she wanted him to have all of his children present, which means she wanted our kids to physically be in the courtroom today. I am absolutely not yanking them out of school for this. I am not putting them in a car for 13 hours and then making them sit in a courtroom. Like, that's just for something that has basically nothing to do with them. She would not even know they existed because she is just a horrible person and has been horrible about them since even before they were born, since the moment she found out that we were having kids. And when he pulled in to meet with his ex to drop his daughter off, she pulled in a brand new Chevy Silverado that she just bought last week. And this is after she just got a Tahoe a year ago. So, you know, she is asking us for more money, but she has had 2 new cars within the past year and a half, and they go on multiple vacations a year. And I mean, like, we're down here just trying to pay our bills. We have 2 other kids that we have to, I say we, I know it's him, for all those people out there that are like, it's not you, this is him. We're married, it's our money, it's our family.
Working hard for an honest living versus buying 2 cars in 2 years and demanding more cash. Zero shame, peak entitlement. Out on the curb where you belong, solid check. Ordered to split all his assets with his unfaithful ex-wife as part of the divorce settlement, he literally cut everything in half and handed her exact share. Thank you for 12 beautiful years, Laura. You truly deserve half of it. Best wishes to my successor.
Just a married, pregnant mom, but I still shaved my entire body for this concert just in case. If that wasn't disgusting enough, take a look at these comments. Are the chances low? Yes, but are never 0. So you're saying there's a chance. This is a married mother with a child. 33 weeks pregnant with twins, but that will not stop me. You got this, mama. Married woman with a baby on the way. Girl, my husband said you're 2 weeks postpartum. Why don't you just wear leggings? Excuse me, sir, you think leggings are appropriate attire for meeting my boyfriend for the first time? Funny thing is that she turned comments off for her video, but too late, sweetheart. I saw them, and now we've all seen them. Also, I gave you a more appropriate shirt since you love being a...
Admitting she's willing to cheat on her husband while pregnant is completely unacceptable. She doesn't deserve the role of a wife or the responsibility of being a mother to their unborn child.
You remember that day when I had to go get my hair done? I really did. I didn't want to tell you, but that was the time that I was talking to my ex. And me and him ended up chilling.
Okay, so you didn't run that by me?
I knew that. Why would I run it by you? And I knew he was gonna say no.
Because that's what happens when you're in a relationship. You run it by somebody before doing something.
He said he was having problems with his wife.
Well, what they got to do with you? That's what they got counselors for. He could have went to a counselor with his wife. What do he need you for?
I ended up going over there and pretty much we end up having sex. And now I'm in a situation that I can't get myself out of. And now I have you in it too. And I was just being stupid.
You went over there and had sex.
It was a mistake.
How's that a mistake? How you be in a relationship for 8 years and I thought we had some, and then you go, because he having some problems, so then y'all decide to go.
After 8 years, I think I
If you could do that, go out there and have sex with him and bring me something, give me something. So tomorrow, I help you pack your stuff and I take it to your mama's house.
Meeting an ex and crossing the line is never an accident. Passing it off as a simple mistake is the ultimate avoidance of consequences. Zero sympathy for intentional deception. Clean cut.
So there wasn't any other guys with you?
Why would there be guys? It was all girls.
Well, yeah, that's the point of a bachelorette party, but you never know what can happen on those.
What are you assuming?
Well, someone sent me a video with you and another guy there.
Okay.
And then, I didn't trust you.
Once trust is completely gone, staying is just self-inflicted damage. He chose his peace of mind over a broken relationship. Solid boundary.
I'm sorry, but how often do you hear that a woman cheats on her man and he stays? Never. You'll never hear that. Never.
And you're not supposed to stay with a woman that cheats, no matter what the situation is. I don't care if she's your wife. I don't care if she's your girlfriend. I don't care if y'all have 3 or 4 kids together and you got this big happy family. You got to get rid of the bitch. All right. Once a woman shows you that she has the ability to stab you in the motherfucking back, you need to see her for who she is. She is a motherfucking snake. All right. She allowed herself to be conquered by another man. Do you want a woman laying next to you like that? She didn't give a fuck about you when she was fucking that other guy. So why would you want to keep her around? Why would you want to just, give her a second chance for the family? She said, fuck the family. Why do you give a fuck about the family? Let me tell you what happens when you keep a cheater in your life, right? You give them a second chance. Now you have insecurities inside of you that wasn't there based on what they did. You don't want to do yourself like that. Get rid of the bitch.
Once trust is broken by infidelity, it's gone for good. Expecting a different outcome from a proven cheater is pure delusion. Drop loyalty and hit subscribe if you stand for zero tolerance and self-respect.
She showed up at my house with her boyfriend, driving my vehicle. Who wouldn't be upset about that?
Genius dad outsmarts biased judge and leaves greedy ex-wife with nothing.
So being that I do live so far away from the kids to school, they had to let me go because I was doing drop off and pick up and just waiting there in the line. So I did have to be fired from my job. So that was the reason why I had asked for some assistance.
Were you having an adulterous relationship?
I was not.
You were not?
No, I was not.
I see. You're trying to tell me that Mr. Acevedo forced you to leave the house?
Correct.
And why did he do that?
I didn't leave the house. Mr. Acevedo actually locked me out of the house.
And why
did not allow me to get anything, did not allow anything like that.
Okay. And why did that happen? Just because he wanted to do it?
Because he was upset.
And why was he upset?
I couldn't tell you why he was upset.
She claims she doesn't know why he's mad. She's lying to herself. She knows damn well why he threw her out. Because she cheated on him.
Let's talk about that incident. And I don't want to open a dirty wound and go on for hours, but could you briefly describe the reason that Miss Chesser says that you locked her out of the house?
Right. Reason why is because of the fact that she had committed adultery. She was basically living with another individual, had abandoned us, myself and the children. That's why I didn't allow her to come back, and she was basically trying to force her way in the house. I was just looking out for the safety of my children, myself.
And that led to her calling the police over to the house when she came back?
That happened several times where she would call, but the one incident that she spoke of was due to the fact that she showed up at my house with her boyfriend at the time, driving my vehicle. Who wouldn't be upset about that? And she basically was up in my face, but nothing ever happened. I never touched her or anything like that. That was basically like a false accusation, and that case was dismissed.
Damn, she betrayed him. She's a terrible mother, and now she's greedily trying to frame her husband just to squeeze child support money to fund her ungrateful lifestyle.
We even had a amicus attorney to represent your children. And at the hearing, the amicus attorney recommended to the judge that we have a 50-50 custody and no child support, which the court granted. Isn't that true?
Her words were not anything
Objection,
to do with
Your Honor, no responsive.
But right now you have to answer the lawyer's questions. You still have a duty to support your children. You get that, right? That both parents have the duty to support. But that you're choosing to now go get a college degree so you can find a full-time job again to make you where you were before. It pains me to say, but if the shoes were reversed, I'd be saying the same thing. Is like, how's it fair that he supports while you decide to go get a college degree for the future when you got a duty support now, not at his expense that you want to go get the degree? And I'd be telling him the same thing if he was here asking child support for you. You got 50-50 split. Why should she pay for you to go to school? I mean, I'm trying to figure out why that would be fair this way.
While we were married, I was a homemaker, so he was the one that provided for us, and I could not do anything else.
Except I'm not giving you the divorce. I'm looking at the modification, whether you're entitled to it.
So I do remember that the Attorney General, when we did meet last time, they were like, well, your income, what it was before, was nowhere near what Mr. Acevedo was making. But the Attorney General had said last time that more than 3 times what I was making. So they were like, well, why didn't they quantify it then?
It's crazy how the judge is trying so hard to find a way to put the husband on child support when she even admits it's ridiculous that he should be on the hook for her decision to go to college.
The only difference I see is that you're not working at all and you were working then full time. But you chose to stay out of the workforce to go to school, then you're underemployed. And I don't think the law would allow me to give you child support under these circumstances, as much as it might pain me to see him making 100 and you have 0, or that you had 46 at the time, 47, maybe even 32. But that's not I gotta be a hard ass. I gotta follow the law. I gotta do what I need to do. And if I don't, they're gonna appeal me, go to another judge that might say I was wrong, because I've never given child support to somebody because they're making 0. So just because you're going to school.
Finally, he got what rightfully belongs to him. There is no reward for a traitor. You were greedy, but you're also a liar, so there's no prize for you.
My partner gave me what he called his green light, and my friend and I had a wonderful night. We connected. I found out his last relationship had been open, and I didn't even know that. And it was so beautiful. I could not wait to tell my partner. I felt so connected to him, so in love. It was one of the 2 most validating experiences in my life on this journey so far. And so I left my friend's place. I called him immediately. I was like, babe, I can't wait to tell you everything. Thank you so much. Like, this feels so special. I'm so grateful. And just silence on the line. And then all he says is, I can't believe you did it.
Playing games with an open marriage until reality hits back in 4K. The stunned silence from the other side says it all. Drop truth and hit subscribe if you stand for absolute accountability.
Would you rather be in an open relationship or be with one person for the rest of your life, but you were with that one person since like 2nd grade?
Holy shit.
I would want to be in an open relationship.
What? Bro? So you would want to be in an open relationship?
Yeah.
Like right now? Getting out the...
Maybe not right now, because like I feel like we're still like very in love, but I don't know, like after years it's gonna die down, and like we're gonna wanna like,
It's gonna die down.
But what do you mean? It's a would you rather, and I picked open relationship.
There's people that have been in relationships and don't lose that love. You think that love is gonna be lost?
So they cheat. So it's like, We're obviously gonna. I'm literally. I'm
No,
gonna obviously cheat on you. Like if we're together for the rest of our lives, I'm obviously gonna cheat on you. So might as well be in an open relationship.
What the? I didn't even process what you said.
Yo.
What the?
When loyalty becomes a rare commodity, walking away is the ultimate power move. Total shock, zero tolerance, and absolute clarity. Solid boundary.
I let the mailman hit. Yes, the Open Marriage Chronicles. I am in an open marriage. My husband does not care. If anything, he is like, yes, make sure we get our mail delivered to the correct address, get our packages delivered to the correct address. And I was like, yes, honey, I have a hookup now. Because our packages, our mail used to always get sent to one block over. So now, the way my house is I have these like big windows so I can see directly if anyone is approaching the front door. We are in a type of neighborhood where there's no mailboxes on the street. Any package mail has to be delivered to the front door, and my mailman is the finest. Yeah, okay, you ain't got no business being a mailman. Mustache. He's giving Tom Selleck. Oh. Anyways, I'm the type of girl who eventually, like, you know, I open the door, I'll give him a bag of like chips, or I'll give him a soda or something. You know, these people, they work hard. They're in and out of this car all day. They're hot. I've gotten to know my mailman, okay, and what had happened was I had taken a spicy cube because I work from home, okay? I always do kind of like a midday bean flicking action, okay? Sorry, TMI. I took a spicy cube and then I hear the doorbell ring and it's my mailman, and I had to sign for like this like paperwork that we were waiting on. Very important. I had to sign for it. And he was giving me goo-goo eyes. So I was like, you know what? Can you take a break? Well, his 15-minute break very quickly turned into an hour and a half. So if your mail was late, I don't know nothing about that, okay?
When commitment becomes optional, the entire foundation collapses. Zero respect for this toxic trend. Rejected.
Ex-husband sent me a list of things he had to give up in order to be in a relationship with me during our divorce. And I would like to read them to you today with my current husband listening, because he has not seen this list. Okay, I've given up that. Number 1, every woman that I could have slept with since you and I got together. Number 2, I gave up my free time during the week to work a 9 to 5 so we could get ahead financially, aka getting a job. I gave up staying out as late as I wanted several times because you wanted to get home. We would be out until like midnight, and I was pregnant and I wanted to go home. I gave up regular conversations with many women just so that you could have the certainty that I wasn't going to even get close to cheating on you. It wasn't just regular conversations, it was conversations about sleeping with them. I gave up watching whatever I wanted many times to watch what you wanted to watch. Not true. He made us watch Civil War documentaries almost every night. I've given up a lot of my time driving back and forth to see you throughout our entire relationship. Entire relationship is a stretch because, you know, we lived together while we were married. But while we were dating, we did live an hour apart. Sacrificed miles on my car. That's what driving is. Actually had a car crap out on me while driving back from your place. That was about maybe a month or 2 in. He had a really old car and it just gave up on him. But that was my fault. Number 9, money I could have spent on myself. Love I could have let myself for others. Let's read that again. Love I could have let myself for others. Or others. I don't know what that means.
What?
11, time doing whatever I wanted just to be with you. Given up secrecy and told you everything. That's actually not true. You didn't tell me a lot of stuff until after I got pregnant and I found out that you should be in prison. Number 13, given up my pride to be honest and open with you. Typical man not wanting to open up about how he's feeling. Number 14, gave up acting like a jerk to be humble and studious to your family rather than prideful. 15, I've given my whole life to you on our wedding day. Given up feeling good about myself and my life just because you said I wasn't doing good enough. I asked him to stop watching porn and flirting with other women and doing so, you know. I made him give up his life. Number 17. I could go on all day, but you get the point. That was number 17, is he could go on all day, but I get the point. So, let me know if you guys think I'm in the wrong.
Bro is listening to his predecessor's patch notes like he's downloading an update, laughing now but taking mental notes for dear life. Absolute comedy.
I feel very turned on and very attracted about the idea of my husband being with another woman.
And you participating, you watching, you being there, or just the idea of it happening?
A little bit of all of the above. I don't know if I necessarily want to watch, but the idea of him being with someone else is very attractive to me. I've talked to him about potentially having an open marriage. But like, I don't want to bring another man into it. Like, I have zero desire to be with anybody else.
The way you just said it's like, I don't want another man. Like, men are gross. Like, that was
You know, a lot of them are.
Hey, trust me. Yes, you're correct. So dig into this with me, okay? Okay. So jealousy can be a powerful, powerful aphrodisiac.
Okay.
Is this about a sense of aliveness and jealousy, and your heart rate would get up, and there'd be this moment of like, or tell me more about it. What, like when you picture this in your mind, or maybe you don't even picture it in your mind, but you go through the exercise of, tell me about it.
Well, I'm not sure if it's a jealousy thing, or maybe it is once I describe it. It's also kind of the idea of another woman finds my husband attractive and wants to be with my husband. And that is a really big compliment to me, because I just kind of look at it as though, like, hey, someone else wants to be with my husband, and I am lucky enough that he chose me, and that I get to be with him all the time.
And there's also a power dynamic where you get to give him permission.
Oh.
Like almost as you're, not as much as your control over him, as much as you're in control of the other woman's desire.
Oh. I didn't even think about that.
Because it sounds like your husband in this exchange is the variable. He's the pawn in the chess game. The chess match is actually between you and other women.
Interesting.
And this may be the most amazing conversation to have with a baby in the background.
I was trying to keep him quiet.
No, it happens. It's life.
He's not even 2, so.
No. It makes this conversation even more rich, because why not?
Deriving a twisted thrill from your husband attracting other women exposes deep insecurity and a need for control. True confidence doesn't gamble with commitment. Playing dangerous mental games is a fast track to destroying your marriage. Crying for forgiveness is just regret over losing control, not real remorse. Locking out the past is the only way to protect your peace. If you enjoy sharp reality checks on strong boundaries, please hit like, subscribe, and enable all notifications. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.